Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I have a little tiny bit of paint left and I want to use it. And I'm going to take my oxo omelet turning spatula and the paint I need to use in the bottom of this spare black bottle, if I can get it out, and put it all down. Probably more there than I want, actually. Spread it around a little and want a nice wet surface, at least part of it to be a nice wet surface, so that the paint that I add to it will slide and flow more easily. I just have to decide what's going down the middle. I'm really tempted to just call it good and put black down the middle, but I wanted to put some other stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to just go for the Prussian blue. I like the way it sells together. The gold and the blue. I think I'm going to experiment a little bit because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link below the video is Because I Can. Should you be interested in the first 100 videos I did on YouTube and the tools I used to create them, and the processes written down, and the pictures of the dry artworks. I think in my next life I'm just going to sit in a room and make freaky abstract artworks and be a hermit. Because I think I could just have too much fun just playing. Just experimenting, just playing, using my oxo omelet turning spatula to not just spread paint, but to hit my edges with some. It's such, as long as I keep it clean, that is, as long as I keep it clean, I can have very nice coverage. If I don't keep it clean, then I wind up with little bits of stuff in the paint. That was not cool. That was right between my fingers. Ew. Just dripped right over. So I'm loving that background, and this is just another prime example of me going, hey, I'm done. I could be done now. But because I like to experiment and I like to include you guys, and I'm a YouTube artist, I'm going to go ahead and see what else I want to do. I think I'm going to try and knock off all the paint off of my spatula and put it in the bucket. What I really want to do is take some purple. Oh, so much for the paint in my dish. Let's see what happens in a minute. What else? What else do I love? I want to see what happens with the color shift blue on top of black. Oh, that one's got a piece of schmutz in it. I can feel it. It's like grit. It pretty much disappears. But the blue seems to stay okay. That blue, I believe, has not just some golden shimmering, what is it called? It's called Iridescent Pearl Fine, and I am looking for my Anita's Pearl. Oh, I'm also looking for my glasses. There we go. And I'm going to put them on my face. Because there's nothing more fun for me than just playing by the seat of my you-know-what. And white will often sell. Not that that happened that time, because the paint is nice and thick there. I am very tempted by this green. Whoops. It would be so much better if I had shaken that first. That was basically just Floetrol. So I'm going to go from the top down. I'm going to knock that paint off onto my canvas. I hope I can get some of this to stay, but it's selling very pretty. Maybe I'll just do another painting with that other paint. I could knock some of the black off right into that container. That's an idea. Whose time has come, actually. So I'm having fun with my colors. And rather than do what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm going to continue to have fun with my colors, which is actually what I'm supposed to be doing, so no worries in that corner. Usually I won't go too dark because the honest truth is that all acrylics dry much darker than they start out to be. But I am having too much fun. I could take some chain to this. I'm just going to pounce that purple right into the sort of canvasy area where you can still see canvas there to fill it. I just like that. I have dark purple and I have shimmering purple. And where's my dark purple? I just used it. Hello. Where'd you go? There it is. I got it. Alright, so I'm going to combine those two. Maybe I'm going to combine more than that. Maybe I'm going to put some of that blue in there too. I hate wiping off my spatula to use it again, but I am going to knock it right off into the other container of color because I know I'm going to wind up doing another painting after this one. That's pretty neat. I like all of that. I'm so not done playing. Yeah, I don't have... Oh, I felt that. I actually heard it come out. I'm just going to go crazy with that color because I love that color, and when I run out of it, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get any more. That's so pretty. I'm going to use some of the Prussian blue with that other blue. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a flat front spatula. I suppose I could attempt to use the torch, but I'm not feeling like it's going to be the answer. What I want to do is use my larger spatula. Yes, I think that's it. Why do I have dog hair everywhere today? Wow. Probably because I have 2 dogs. that would be why. All right, I'm throwing caution to the winds. I'm going to have some white in there. I'm not too thrilled with those cells that are popping and showing stuff in the background. If I go too far, I can always pour that other paint over. Sometimes simple is just fun and better, and you just have to go with the flow. Pun intended! Alright, so what else do I have that's a little dramatic? I think that blue. Come on, out you come. Out. I got a plug. So I'm going to take the pointy end, put a little pressure in my bottle. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Maybe just a little bit more of that. Come on out. Out you come. I think I'm going to put my spatula down for a moment. And rather than chain, I'm going to use my skewer. I'm going to try and drag so gently as to not completely discombobulate all the layers of paint that are there. I could do that with the white. I have a lot of paint right there. And I can just let it relax right off that skewer. I'm going to torch, just in case there's bubbles in the paint. And that's why we torch. Actually, you know what? I see that little spot over there. I know I have some black. As much as I like the blue there. Let that skewer go right down over the edge. I overlapped enough colors so I'm getting some nice cells. There's a lot of color shift paint from folk art in there. It's a sort of, it is what it is. It's not what I expected, but I'm okay with it. It's simple fun. And fast. I see that canvas there and I don't want to see that canvas there. So I'm going to throw some paint in there. And give a little pounce. And a slight drag. And call it good. Okay, so this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, saying all the stuff I always tell you, which is in the last 20 seconds of this video, you will see my playlist with over 430 videos on it. Probably 440 by now. I want to thank 48,000 plus subscribers. I want to say thank you for all the compliments. You guys are so kind to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the contributions that have kept me painting all this time. They really help out a lot. If anybody decides they'd like to contribute, you will be entered into a contest every month. There will be a contest as long as I can manage it. Or if you're a new contributor to the studio that month, I will, if I draw your name, I will give you a selection, give you a choice of artworks, which will be either 2 or 3. Yeah, I had to do it. It just told me to. My muse screamed at me. You've got to hit that spot. Alright, so what else? I have Pinterest and Instagram links at the bottom of the video's description underneath the video. Underneath Show More, click Show More. And you will find my Amazon link where you will find my book called Because I Can. You will find the OXO omelet turning spatulas. You will find the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. You will find my gold mica powder, which is awesome, by the way, if you ever need that recipe. Anything you guys need to ask me, just ask me. The recipe for my paint pouring recipe is in the description under the video. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Facebook albums contain the wet and dry artworks from YouTube. Hopefully I will catch up one day soon. I give classes in Spring Hill at the studio, one-on-one. And my art is for sale. Should you want to buy some, just please contact me. I have Teespring under the YouTube video, and on my Facebook pages I have Curios, Fine Art America, and Pixels.com. If you want to be of assistance to me, buy something. I love that. That's simple. Wow, I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again. Thanks for subscribing if you've done that. And wow, I don't know how much of that you actually saw. But I always tell you guys I love you, and I do. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, thinking I said that just a few minutes ago. I'll see you soon. Priscilla out.